Hi there. I'd like to thank you so much for taking some time to join me today. I am Zack Wilson, and it is my job to direct the fun that happens here in our radio ministry for you, our family, members of this community. I believe that God wants us to see what He's doing in the natural so that we can experience the blessing and the miracle of what He's also doing in the spiritual. Passion, education, inspiration. Three things that come together beautifully in today's travel spot. It's also why we can have hope for the future.
What we're doing here is I like to call it edutainment because we are informal learning. So we're not doing grades or tests or anything like that. We're here to spark that interest, and so that hopefully we're getting kids interested in like the STEM field so that they then pursue educations and careers in that field.
What I love about the IMAG is I was able to turn a passion into a job. I myself have a reptile collection of over 30 different species of reptiles and amphibians. And here at the IMAG, we also have over 30 different species of reptiles and amphibians. So I was luckily able to apply all of my reptile knowledge to this place, and every single day I work on making the animal care here just more beautiful and wonderful for the animals and for the guest experience.
A big question that we ask everybody is what inspires you? And so it's finding out what inspires them and then how that can be applied to their experience that they're having here. And so that's with the different programs and things that we offer. There's something for everybody depending on what their interest level is, their background, their education, what they need. And so a lot of it really key is what inspires you. And we ask those questions of ourselves all the time as well, as what inspires us and why are we here, and as far as us helping with the mission of the IMAG.
We are filled with passion and inspiration. Our motto is, how can we inspire you? So that's always the goal. The second a guest comes into the building, all of the educators want to hit them with, how can we inspire you? Whether that's the science on the sphere or whether that's the touch tank, there's many ways to do everything. So the science on the sphere is a good way to get anyone who's interested in weather or space. And that is a huge educational tool that lots of facilities wish they had. I'm very animal oriented, so one of my main goals is to teach, especially the really young kids, don't be afraid of snakes, don't be afraid of spiders and the creepy, unloved things, because what you're taught is what you're gonna grow into. So I love teaching children, hey, this sea star's not gonna hurt you, this stingray's not gonna hurt you, because chances are a whole year later when they're older, they're gonna be teaching somebody else that.
We're living in a time of pandemic and everything else, so just the importance of science and technology. I mean, where would we have been during this without technology and being able to stay connected with each other, the science that's going into helping us solve all the problems that are happening right now. So having them come here and having them develop an interest in STEM, I think is like incredibly important to our future. I do think it's really important as well that we're doing a lot of things that are hands-on. It's that maker movement. It's getting away from everything being digital or virtual and still being able to do things with our hands and make things on our own. So I think that's also really important as well.
Once we discover the passion that God has placed in our hearts, it will open the door for us to make a greater kingdom impact and also bring Him more glory. That's going to do it for today's episode of Zack's Travels. You can get more information about the Imaginarium by visiting theimag.org, and you can check out our previous travels by visiting the WayFM.com homepage. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll see you next time.